If you've seen Captain Phillips, even if you've just seen a commercial for it, you know the moment when Somali pirates stormed the bridge of the cargo ship Maersk, Alabama, and their leader Muse confronts the captain.
Hey! Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Are people coming up to you all the time now and going, look at me, look at me?
Yeah, that line is getting out of hand, yeah. That line is, everybody's using it on me.
It's a great line.
Yeah, I didn't realize how good it was.
Good enough to steal a scene from the world's biggest movie star, Tom Hanks. Even more remarkable, actor Barkhad Abdi ad-libbed the line. Before that scene began, were you thinking, I'm going to lay this line on him, this look at me line?
Oh, no.
It just came out of nowhere.
It just came out of nowhere.
Coming out of nowhere, like Abdi himself, who's already nabbed Best Supporting Actor nominations from the Screen Actors Guild,
Barkhad Abdi, Captain Phillips.
Well done.
And the Golden Globes.
Barkhad Abdi, Captain Phillips.
Which makes him an odds-on favorite for an Oscar nomination. Not bad for a first-time actor.
I come too far, Irish. I can't give up. No.
Well, if you want to star alongside Tom Hanks in a movie...
How Abdi came to star in a Hollywood movie began with an announcement on Minneapolis's local TV news.
The movie is looking for African-American actors or non-actors, preferably someone born in Africa.
This is where the audition happened.
Yeah.
Who was sitting where? What happened? How did it work?
They had a table here.
The audition took place at a community center that's a focal point for Minneapolis's Somali population. Minneapolis has the largest number of Somalis in the U.S. The open call drew hundreds of hopefuls, among them Abdi and his friend and future co-star Faisal Ahmed.
In the beginning, actually, I tried out for Musa, and then after that, I changed the character to Naji.
And Ahmed ended up landing the role of Naji, the most menacing of the pirates. Your character is like the farthest thing from Minnesota Nice.
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, all the way.
But he's Minnesota Nice.
In real life.
Yeah.
4 months of training included learning to swim, handle guns, and maneuver a skiff in rough waters. And director Paul Greengrass kept his pirates from meeting Tom Hanks until the moment they filmed that scene.
I was so nervous that day. That was the first time I met Tom Hanks.
You would actually meet him in character.
I met him in character, yep. And it was really nerve-wracking.
And so do you remember the moment when they stopped tape and you got to meet him as Tom Hanks?
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, what was that like? Because you basically go from look at me to, hey, I'm so happy to meet you.
Oh, yeah. It literally just went just like that. Like, you guys live in Minnesota?
Abdi's own story could be a movie. Born in Mogadishu, he was 6 years old when Somalia's civil war broke out in 1991, and the country descended into chaos.
I remember, like, I had my uniform and everything's like, finally I get to start school tomorrow. And that afternoon, I started hearing gunshots. And I remember I wasn't allowed to play outside anymore. The next morning, it was war.
Abdi, his mother, sister, and 2 brothers stayed in Somalia for another year. So what was that year like?
You know, we would hear gunshots as we sleep. The sounds of it was just normal. We'd go outside, we would find guns, and we would find just dead people. It was really wild.
They managed to make their way to Yemen, where Abdi's father was teaching, before a teenaged Barkhad and his family emigrated to Minneapolis. What were your first impressions? The first things that struck you?
It was beautiful. It was green. Everywhere was green. I remember just being shocked by why it's so green.
I'm assuming you did not arrive in the winter.
No, I did not. Myself, I was really excited about the winter. Like, first, it was like, yeah, can't wait to see the winter. It's gonna be snow and just the whole idea of it was just amazing to me until it came.
Indeed, after 14 years, neither Abdi nor his brother Saeed have warmed to the weather. Correct me if I'm wrong, in Somalia, it does not get this cold.
No,
No.
nowhere near.
Living in the Midwest did afford Abdi an unexpected opportunity.
My Somali got better, and I learned to interact with Somalians more here.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So the ad should be, come to Minnesota to learn Somali.
Ching ching.
But this immigrant soon embraced his new homeland and got a job at the Mall of America. When you worked here, did you used to think about what you would do with the rest of your life, what the future was going to be like?
You know, then I was just happy about, high school, and, probably thinking about what I'm gonna do next weekend and, or with my paycheck, that was mostly what my main focus was.
There's gotta be something other than being a fisherman and kidnapping people.
Maybe in America, Irish. Maybe in America.
Now 28, Barkhad Abdi has got an agent, and he's leaving Minneapolis and its Somali tea shops to pursue a career in Hollywood. How would you sum up your life in America?
Just living the American dream.
It's kind of like the American dream on steroids, like an extreme version of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't get old, right?